Hey guys, I know it's been a long time, everything's kind of been changing around here. I'm still at my job, but I'm possibly going back to school on the 23rd of next month, so I won't be working quite as much, but I'm going to be going to school full time again to become a nutritionist. I'm getting my bachelor's degree, which I'm super excited about. But anyway, let's get into the video. I have a special treat for you guys today. I got a subscription to Universal Yums. I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds all awesome and stuff. It's tore up on the front because I already took the tape off of it so I could get the stuff out of here. But check this out. Look, it looks like a little face. Nom, 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 nom. There is tons of goodies in here, none of which I can read really. But thankfully, they come with a little booklet and tells you everything about it, gives you some information, nice big paragraph size. But Universal Yums, this is not sponsored by the way, I really wanted to do this for you guys. Universal Yums is a monthly subscription snack box, and they have a different country for each month as their theme. And this month's theme is South Korea. I am so excited about this. I am so happy about this because anybody that knows me knows that I love Asian food. I'm really good when I cook it because it's one of my favorite things to cook, and I love eating it, and I like really traditional stuff. So when you first open the box, you get this lovely thing, and see how it says flip this over for fun and games. On the opposite side is a little game and puzzle set, and then a scoreboard, and you can decide whether or not you like it, you don't like it, or you're kind of in between. So in the little South Korea book, there is some just interesting facts and things you can, you need to, I can't talk today, can you tell? Just interesting facts and things to help you know what's in this box. That way you can learn a little bit about it, a little bit more about Korea's culture. There's a little trivia game right here. And there's different foods. And there's a little comic. And Explore Korea. That looks like so much fun. I hope to go to South Korea someday. And then there is a music list up here and the answers to the trivia questions down there. And because it is South Korea, I've already looked through the box a little bit. There are some spicy things, so maybe I can get my boyfriend to pop in down there and try some spicy food with me. So, first thing I'm going to try are these. These says teenagers party time down there. They look like bugles. Anybody here knows what bugles are, but I see this chili over here, which means they are definitely spicy. So let me see if I can find them in my little book. Okay, so these are sweet and spicy Coca-Cola corn. Coca-Cola corn. Sorry for my poor pronunciation. Hold your horses, mister.
I want to see for that.
Just the right amount of crunch. The ultimate combo of sweet and spicy. Giant headphones on the package. You like my new headphones? Yeah, those are awesome. The snack is so perfect that we have to wonder what's the point of trying any other snacks. Point, get it? Because there's points on the snacks. It's been alive since 1964. You might recall the pointy, funnel-shaped bugles. Well, they've lost popularity over the US over the years. Never in my heart, though. I will always love bugles. But they're still a big hit in South Korea. Alright, so let's try them. Let's see. Sweet and spicy Coca-Cola corn, which I'm guessing means, like puffed corn or something. Alright. It says to open right there, but I'm going to do this like a traditional chip bag. In case you hear anything... Oh gosh, that's hard to open. Anything other than me talking, I'm in the living room with my boyfriend and my roommate. They don't smell super spicy. I can't really smell anything, but here it is. It looks just like a bugle. Here's the real test. I have fat fingers, but yes, you can put it on your finger.
Finger.
Alright, boyfriend on boyfriend's finger. See? On boyfriend's finger. Alright, that one's for you.
Ooh.
Please excuse the crunching. I don't
Really
taste
sweet.
Yeah, I don't taste a lot of spice in those. It's like, this tastes really sweet. Let me see if I can.
You know what? It's almost like that sweet chili sauce we use when we cook that stir-fried chicken of yours.
That's right. It tastes like, if you guys have ever had the Thai sweet chili sauce, that's kind of what it tastes like. You know, there's just a tiny little hint of chili, but it's got kind of red flecks on it. I don't know if you can see that. And it's exactly like a bugle, but it's really, really sweet. It doesn't have, you can almost smell a little bit of chili, but there's not really any heat to it. A little disappointing, but still very, very good. I like this.
Have a couple more of those.
When the video's over, you can have a couple more.
Aww.
You have to wait your turn. Okay. So, since those weren't super spicy, why don't we jump to something that's
Can I pick one?
supposed to be spicy? No, you can't. This is my video. Stop interrupting me. Let's pick something that looks like it's going to be super spicy. These were in their sneak peek, and it says Choco Biscuit snack. Choco Biscuit snack. It looks just like a plate of penne pasta, but we promise that we're in the correct country. Italy, right? Just kidding. They're a critical part of the famous Korean meal called Choco Biscuit, long cylindrical rice cakes that resemble noodles. Originally was served to only royalty and was rare even for them because it was only eaten to celebrate the new year. It didn't come to the masses or get its bright red color until the 1950s. After the Korean War, street vendors started creating their own version.
Hey, Cody, I think server crash.
So, let's try it. Sorry, I know I'm looking down a lot, but I'm trying to read the little book. If you can't tell, it's really tiny print, and I'm blind. Alright, so, Chocoki. Like I said, I'm very, very sorry for my poor pronunciation, so, you know, if anybody wants to correct me down in the comments, that would be fantastic. It feels like they're mostly till right about there, so that's a good portion of the bag. It's very air-filled. I'm going to have to open it like a corner. There we go. These don't smell overly spicy either. They do smell a little bit like rice. They are covered in a bright reddish orange powder. And they do look just like penne or rigatoni. Yeah, they don't really smell like much. There's some green flakes on there. Alright, let's give that a taste. There's a little bit of heat in there. Hang on, the beast needs one. There's a little bit of heat. It's not super spicy. Really, really brittle, crunchy texture. And not quite as savory as I thought it was going to be. That too was really very sweet. Almost like caramelized sugar on the outside of it to make them nice and crunchy, because I guess, you know, rice would be kind of squishy depending on how long you cook it for. Not bad. Still a little disappointing that it's not quite as spicy as I was expecting. Keep it down, would you? I'm trying to record a video. See, this is the great thing about my videos. There's nothing edited out. You get to have all the fun that I get to have. Okay. Ooh, I see something that I have always wanted. There is a pair of chopsticks. How wonderful is that? I absolutely adore chopsticks. I love using them. And they're metallic. Can you hear the clicking? And I think they are actually like metal, maybe plasticky kind of aluminum. And there's a little bit of ribbing down here, so a little bit more grip. But these are amazing. These will be my nice special nobody gets to touch chopsticks. I really, really like this edition because, you know, I've been wanting metal chopsticks since I was like little. Alright, let's try this next. This is a cream cake, it says over here. Wrong finger. And Lot Muncher cream cake. 1917 in the town of Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's a bakery that invented the moon pie. Everybody knows here in America knows what a moon pie is. 60 years later in 1973, a Korean man working for a candy company came to the US, tried a moon pie, and went home to recreate this thing. He created the Choco pie, which was graham cracker was replaced with a vanilla cake. Marshmallow cream became a giant marshmallow, and they are an instant hit in Korea. In 2016, the company introduced a new flavor, the Mon Cher cream pie, substituting the marshmallow filling for a rich, French-inspired creme filling in the middle. From Tennessee to Korea to France. It says if it's melted when you receive it, you can do what the Koreans do. Stick it in the freezer or microwave. Which means you possibly eat this warm. Stick it in the microwave and heat it up a little bit. I bet that would be lovely. Alright. I love this packaging. There's a few little stars. Oh, it's upside down now. There's some stars and it looks very wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna open it by the rules this time. Oh my gosh. And is very similar to a moon pie. It looks like there's a milk chocolate drizzle on it, but a dark chocolate coating, excuse me. I'm going to put it back in the package so that I don't get chocolate all over my fingers because it's very hot in Iowa right now. I think with the heat index, like I said, it's 116, somewhere close to there. Alright, so Mon Cher cream cake. It smells almost boozy. Oh, and I'm dropping some on my laptop. And yeah, vanilla cake with a marshmallowy cream center, covered in dark chocolate. But I don't detect any actual boozy flavor, but I can definitely smell it. It almost smells like maybe rum or vodka even, which is just interesting considering. But the creamy center is very, very nice. There might be maybe a little Chardonnay in there or something. Does it say anything about that? There's coffee powder, fruits wine. Yep, there is booze in this. That's wonderful. A little bit of coffee, alcohol, fermentation, and fruits wine, it says. Sorry for the weird hand motions. I'm trying to get Beastie over here to calm down a little bit. Quiet down a little bit. Alright, so the next thing we're going to have is another Lot or Lotte product, and it is the Lot Custard Cake. This one is all in English. It says, Happy Promise. For all people's happiness, we are baking fresh custard cakes every day. I like the green on this package. I love green. There's a little 4-leaf clover. Well, there's a 3-leaf clover up there. And it says, no matter how you're feeling, the company that bakes these cakes very much wants you to be happy. You can see it right on the package. If their dedication alone doesn't make you happy, then the cake they're selling might. Light, airy cake is filled with a buttery cream filling. Famous in Korea, instead of calling them custard cakes, they simply refer to them as custard. Find the custard filling and let the happiness wash over you. At least for a minute or two, it says. Okay, so you pull it out. It looks like just a very little sponge cake. but it's very light and airy. Just smells like a vanilla sponge cake, but there's holes in this side that I suppose they put the filling into. So let's take a bite out of that. Let me clean up a little bit. Apologize for all the coughing. I think I'm coming out with like a summer cold or something. Alright, so let's give that a taste. Very nice. There's a very, very small kind of custardy cream center in there. If you can see the line of it. I'm going to break the cake in half and see if I can actually get to it a little better. And it's just a vanilla custard center. Nothing. Let me see. Is there supposed to be any fruit flavor? No. It's just a nice vanilla custard. A little small, thin layer, so you're mostly eating cake. I think that would be great paired with a nice cup of cappuccino or maybe some tea for those tea drinkers I have out there. I know you're out there. Boyfriend over there. Alright, let's do... I'm going to save you for last. I have two of these beautiful things. Choco Heim. Depending on how... That sounds almost German, you know? Let me see if I can find them in my little book. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Hazelnut wafers. But they might seem a little boring. So they set out to find something that they didn't like about it. They wanted to hate the crispy, flaky vanilla wafer covering. Perfect crunch. Nothing wrong with the decadent chocolate hazelnut filling. The only thing wrong is there's not enough of them. I have two, so I'll definitely be sharing. This combination of like baby blue and brown is just adorable. So I'm guessing Natural Story is the company up top. I like the little building that's on the packaging. The building, that's nice little detail work. Alright, let's open her up. All of these packages are very hard to open. We have scissors hiding somewhere. Handy dandy scissors. Make it a little bit easier for me. Alright, and... Look at that. There's a little swirly kind of texture, and it's not perforated or anything. I've noticed that wafer cookies or candies are kind of ubiquitous in pretty much every country, but they all seem to be a little bit different. This one, there's another one in there that looks just like it. Alright, let's give that a taste. Really nice mouthfeel, nice crispy, light and airy wafer, and the chocolate hazelnut spread is actually very, very nice. It's decadent but not overpoweringly sweet. It's just nice little cookie. The hazelnut isn't very pronounced though, so I'm a little sad about that. I do like chocolate and hazelnut together. Funnily enough though, not a fan of Nutella. How weird is that, right? Alright, next thing I'm going to try is this. And I believe let me see if I can find it in my book. Ha! This is another latte chocolate rice cake. Or, it's a chocolate rice cake, but it's another latte cake. in general. There's a lot of those in here, and there's this pretty kind of sunflower on the front. All right. Oh goodness, that's interesting. Well, it melted a little, but if you look, it's not your typical like crunchy rice cake like most people think of here. It's a kind of clear gelatinous rice cake, and it says for breakfast. Aha! It's made from a sticky paste of pounded rice, and that's in the central part. And then for breakfast, they're dipped in peanut butter and honey sauce. For lunch, stir-fried with vegetables and meat. During dinner, they're folded into rich, spicy stews, yeah, Doc, and become the centerpiece for street food called the Choco Biscuit. And the rice cakes cover all three meals. And then because they're meant for dessert, this one is covered in a thin layer of chocolate. Alright, let's get that a taste. It's a little melty. Interesting texture. It's just this clear kind of gel made from rice and covered in a milk chocolate. I believe that's a milk chocolate. And the texture is kind of like a gummy bear in that regard. It's really very soft and squishy, but also a little springy. It's got a good mouthfeel to it, but you mostly just taste chocolate because the rice cake doesn't really have any flavor. It's just covered in that chocolate. It's nice. The next item I have is this Choco Biscuit peanut sand. I think that's supposed to be a fun play on cookie. And alright, this is a particular thing that's not found a lot in Korea for like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but it's a peanut butter cookie. And it said that compare them to Nutter Butters, but there is nothing better. And I love that design. It's nice and kind of lacy and smells of peanut butter. That's attractive. Nice, soft, crispy cookie, peanut butter cookie. And in the middle is a very thin layer of cream, also peanut butter flavored. So it's just peanut butter on peanut butter on peanut butter. Very, very sweet. But for people like me who have a sweet tooth, I like it. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, technically 4 more things. The 1-4 is a bunch of different small candies. So this next thing is another Lotte product, and it is this. And this reminds me a lot of Pocky, the Japanese breadstick treat, cookie treat, and it is cookies and cream, and it is called Pepero, and it is Korea's #1 brand. It's a white cookie. It says harmony of crunchy cookies and white chocolate. So they all come in one package. I'm gonna cut them open with my trusty scissors. This package is very futuristic looking almost. And stick that back down in there. Oh, that one broke. That's disappointing. Let's see if I can't find a... There we go. Here's a nice looking one. Relatively smaller than a Pocky, but lots of crispy cookie bits, it looks like. Let's give that a taste. And it tastes like a Hershey's cookie and cream bar, kind of like a little biscuity, breadsticky type of thing. Basically what you expect. Everybody in America knows what the cookies and cream is. That flavor is. So, not bad though. Not overly sweet, which sometimes cookies and cream can be. I like that. Alright. I've had something like these before in a previous video I did. This is another Lutz product, and it is Choco Biscuit. And isn't she adorable? And they're little tiny biscuits filled with chocolate. The ones that I've had previously I got from a dollar store, and the chocolate inside wasn't nearly as flowing as it looks on the package right there. So I'm interested to see if this is the same way. And they each have a little design on them, so let's see what cute little guys we can find. Oh, that's cute. On the packaging on the inside, they are designed even further. And it's all over. Oh, okay. And it says you can open it from the back here. Oh, I love instructions. And that's cute. Oh wow. Okay. So, oh, excuse me. Let's find a good detailed one. Goodness, here we go. Here's the one with the cute little girl on it. There she is. Isn't that adorable? And it looks like those potato starch little biscuits that they make in Japan for kids that are teething. Let's give that a taste. Nice, kind of cocoa-y chocolate. Very sweet. The biscuit itself isn't sweet, but it's still really nice, and after you chew it and warm it up, everything just kind of melts together, so it's just a chocolatey flavor. But yeah, not bad. I like that a lot. It would definitely be something I'd give to like my niece or my nephew. My nephew is 7 months old, I believe. No, 10 months old. Or 9 months old. I forget sometimes. It's so crazy. And my niece just turned 4, so maybe I'll get them to come over and I'll share some of these. Alright, the last one is really fun. And it's a noodle snack called Boosh Boosh and bulgogi flavor, which looks like a kind of stew. Bulgogi flavor. Aha, that's what's in there. Okay. And it's a ramen snack. And on the back, it shows you to smash the noodles, sprinkle in the seasoning, and shake it up, and then you can enjoy it. So, I love things that make you work. Alright. This is so much fun. Take your anger out on your noodles. Alright, now that I feel like I got them up in good little pieces. Let's open them up. Goodness. Oh, there we go. And they're a little bit thinner than ramen noodles here in America. But here you go. Whoop. I just throw them all over my laptop. And they're nice and plain, and it comes with a seasoning packet, just like instant ramen. Which reminds me of a snack in Japan called baby star ramen, and it's the same thing, but baby star is usually already coated in the seasoning packet. Alright. Ooh. It smells kind of hammy, smoky. Alright, here we go. And then you're supposed to pour it in there. And it's just like, I'm sure everybody in America has done this at least once, eating raw ramen noodles. You know, instead of cooking them, you just eat the noodles and sprinkle the seasoning packets on it. There. Yep, and it looks like, yeah, it coated them pretty nicely. It's kind of hard to see. Here we go. Ooh, I like that. It's sweet. Nice and crunchy. A little smoky. In the package it says, don't boil it, crunch it. That's great. I love this. It smells like there would be kind of a hammy flavor, but you don't really get it when you eat it. It's just sweet and smoky. That was a loud crunch. I'm sorry. I'm right by the microphone. That one had a little more of the seasoning on it. So it was a little bit more flavorful. It tastes like there's garlic and onion in there, maybe. Really nice. I like it. Okay. Then the last thing I have is different candies. There are anytime milk candies, scorched rice candy, the ginger candy with lemon, and the Malung strawberry candy. And they all come in this beautiful package. And alright, let's come on. Open you up. Alright. Last thing. Anytime. Little biscuit, strawberry, and ginger with lemon. This is the scorched rice candy, I believe. And it's supposed to be made out of like burnt rice on the bottom of the pan, which is just interesting. But since I'm here, let's start with the Malung strawberry candy. Oh, I thought it was going to be a lozenge, but it looks almost like a little marshmallow. It's soft and kind of squishy. Alright, here we go. It's got an artificial strawberry flavor to it. And like I said, very squishy and kind of creamy, almost like strawberries and cream. But it has the texture of, I want to say bubblegum, but it's not bubblegum. Interesting. Alright, this is the one I'm a little nervous to try because I'm not a big fan of ginger unless it's ginger ale, but the ginger and lemon candy. Let's give that a taste. Oh gosh. And it's very sticky. It looks like it melted a little bit to the heat. It can help settle the stomach, cure headaches, ease nausea, reduce bloating, and relieve heartburn. It's a really medicinal candy, apparently. And very chewy. It's sticking to the package. There we go. And it looks almost kind of like a clear, maybe fruit leather or taffy almost. And it's got a little bit of powdered sugar, I think, on it, or cornstarch maybe. Alright, let's give that a taste. Ooh. I apologize. Anybody that knows ginger, actual real ginger has got kind of a spicy flavor to it, but not like heat spicy, just kind of like how pepper is kind of spicy. You know, it's a very, the lemon's not overpowering it, and there's honey in there, it tastes like, but you can definitely taste it. If anybody's ever had pickled ginger, you know the taste of ginger that I'm talking about. It's just minus the vinegar flavor. Alright. I'm going to try the scorched rice candy next. This video is getting to be really long. So these are the last two things. Plus my boyfriend and my roommate are trying to talk, and they're trying not to talk over me. It smells like rice. I know I'm basically like sticking it up my nostril. It smells like rice. There's a little kind of starry flower pattern on it. Let's give that a taste. It tastes kind of like popcorn, like unbuttered popcorn, and a little ricey. Okay, please excuse me, I'm going to take it out so I can taste the last one, and then I'll finish it. don't usually like to do that on camera, but it tastes like unbuttered popcorn. Alright, the last one is the Anytime Milk Candy, and then I'll be done. Thank you very much for sticking with me through this whole 40-minute video. I know it's one of my longer ones, but there was a lot of stuff, and I'm hoping to be able to do this for you at least once a month. The scorched rice candy was like a lozenge. It was a nice little hard candy, and it looks like the Anytime Milk Candy is going to be the same way. It's clear, a little bit of an opaque white line. It smells very milky. Okay, here we go. There's a mint flavor to it, so it's definitely like a lozenge, or a kind of breath mint, but it's also very milky. Obviously, it's an Anytime Milk Candy. And if you've ever played the Bean Boozled challenge, it almost tastes like spoiled milk. I don't think I like it very much. But I think because of the scorched rice candy, it also tastes a little bit like the buttered popcorn. So it's kind of a weird balance. It's not something that I would willingly go and get if I was ever in South Korea, but if somebody was like, if, you know, I was like, oh, hey, I need a breath mint, and somebody handed it to me, I'd be okay with it. So, thank you very much, you guys, for sticking with me through this whole long video, and I hope to have another one up for you next month to just kind of have the whole series of Universal Yums. So, thank you. Sorry, my roommate keeps getting calls and he's getting angry, and it's funny. Thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!